All right. So I'm back, guys. Sorry for the wait for these readings, but some things had to be done. So thank you guys for your patience. If these readings aren't resonating, make sure you're checking your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and other placements in your chart. As always, Aries is up first. So I pulled Moonology card. This is going to be your retrograde messages that are going to be loaded today. So the first card I got for Aries was full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. And then I got bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So Aries, y'all know I don't really like doing love readings, but I'm also going to pull a healing card for this as well. I feel like when it comes to relationships, and this is not just with a significant other, the opposite sex, same sex, I feel like this is also speaking on family, platonic, friendships, a relation. Even what I'm really getting is the relationship with yourself. When it's I seem to bring love into the situation. Now, if you are talking to someone or thinking about someone, be bold and make the first move. If someone needed a sign, there's your sign right there. But when I look at the bigger picture and bring love into the situation, when it comes to relationships with ourselves, I know retrogrades, we always talk about going inward and, doing the deep work, doing the work that we don't want to do, the stuff that we let go in our subconscious, things that we put on the back burner. Start loving on yourself a little more. I know a lot of the times during retrogrades, we get really hard on ourselves. Why did I overlook this? Why didn't I fix this when it first was presented to me? And we can go on and on for days about it. Whatever is being brought to your attention right now, focus on that. Pay attention to what spirit, universe, whatever you work with is bringing to your attention. And don't be so hard on yourself. Bring love into your situation. Self-care, self-love, doing your affirmations, treating yourself, taking your spiritual baths, whatever this may be, or whatever self-love looks like for you. I think this is the more time that we need to drown and immerse ourselves in ourselves. Aries, you need to immerse yourselves in this energy because it feels like there's a disconnect between maybe you and your spirit, you and your higher self. And there needs to be that integration of your higher and your low, and I don't like saying lower self, your shadow side. There needs to be a balance. So bringing love into the situation, starting to really understand our shadow side. Again, I'm not going to say I love doing shadow work, but that has been a big thing over the past few years. And I do with my group is we work on a lot of shadow work. Why? Because we notice that when we leave our shadow to its own devices, or we don't understand it, or we're scared of it, this is when we have those erratic behaviors, those things that we do that we don't understand. And it's like, why the hell did I do that? So bringing love into the situation, let's start trying to understand our shadow side. Let's make a balance with that higher self in our shadow side. Also, just in your day-to-day life, looking at the bigger picture. What I'm getting to for looking at the bigger picture, stop focusing on so much of your distractions. Stop looking at what's going on around you, because that's just what it is. It's a distraction. But also take the positive of when it comes to distractions, they're pushing you into something. If something is aggravating you and you're trying to get away from it, that's a key sign that's something that you need to let go. If it's something that's making you emotional, you need to, why is this triggering me? And again, that leads to understanding your shadow side, what triggers you, what upsets you, what makes you upset. Now, going to the group that is dealing with somebody, even if you could still do your self-love, your shadow side, and do your work. For this group, take the message how it resonates. Now, for this group, being bold and making the first move. The first thing I'm hearing is don't let this opportunity pass by you. There's a lesson in everything. And I know sometimes we manifest things and they don't come in the package we think is going to come, or it doesn't come how we think. And not that it doesn't come, but it doesn't come how we want it to be manifested. We know we get into all these details of what we want it to look like and how we want it to come and when we want it to come. And universe is like, okay, I'm going to give you what you need, not what you want all the time. Some of us are lucky that we get both. But don't doubt yourself because it doesn't look like what you wanted. There is still something there for you. So being bold and making the first move, Aries, it's a glare. Be bold and make that first move. Yeah, you manifested it. It may just not come as what you thought it was going to look like. So don't doubt yourself. Don't think, oh my God, this didn't work. This is not what I asked for. Investigate it. Inspect it. Like, build a relationship, but make that first move, especially if this is something that you have been manifesting, you have been going after, whether it be a job, and this is not always a relationship. I'm hearing this could be a project, a job, something a position that you've wanted. Go after it first. Inquire about it first. Don't wait on this to come to you. Be the go-getter. Use that fire energy. You guys are bold. You have a lot of fire energy. So, I was waiting for a card to jump out, and it's not. So, I wanted to pull a healing card for you guys. Oh, okay. So, expanded awareness, which is great because this goes with looking at the bigger picture. When we look at expanded awareness, we think of having an open mind, going with the flow, going with how things going. And this is also going with be bold, making the first move. Again, having that open mind that, yeah, I manifested this. This may have not come in the package that I thought it was going to come wrapped in with all the nice, shiny, glittery paper with a nice bow. Be open. Expand your mind. Looking at that bigger picture. And this goes for the group of bring love into the situation when it comes to self-love. Be open with yourself. Especially when it comes to your rituals. Okay. When it comes for this group of the self-love, when it comes to certain rituals, have an open mind. Meditation may not always be working for you. Grounding may not always work for you. Start looking into new things for you to do to ground yourself and to bring yourself that quiet time, that peace. So that's what that's what I just got from with this time. Look at your rituals as well, what you're doing. So self-love may not always look like the spiritual bath for you. It may not look like always going for nature walks and grounding. Find different ways to switch up your rituals. Maybe doing candle work, looking into different types of spell work, working with different elements, doing alchemy. There's something, because with using your fire energy, find different ways to use that element to bring that into your life. So that's a message right there. So guys, I hope this resonated with somebody. Make sure you like, share, leave comments, subscribe. Personal readings are back. You can get them. They're in the description. So I will talk to you guys later.